Well, greetings and hello there, everybody. It's me, your beloved Star Wars dad, Nooch Too Good. And I can't believe it. We're only 2 weeks away from a year of spending $100 a week on our Hyperdrive account. You know, this account started and it ran for a year as just a Hyperdrive bundle account where we were making sure we spent enough money to keep ourselves in crystals so we could do all of our refreshes. That was the only goal for a full year. Then I decided, we decided to go full bore, $100 a week, see what this could get us. And we're only 2 weeks away from that year, and holy cow, what a year it's been. And we'll be doing some more wrap-ups here. Definitely at the 52-week mark, it's going to be a whole, like, I don't know what you got, put it together kind of thing for us to say, here's what it looks like after spending $100 for it. But where are we right now? Well, I think the biggest piece of news and kind of a little pivot for me is I'm farming Jabba's ultimate right now. You can see I'm at 7 out of 12. And I've made the decision. Somebody mentioned this in a comment. I've done this in the past. You guys have watched me do this in the past on previous accounts where I farmed Jedi Master Luke's ultimate and I saved it and I eventually applied it to Lord Vader. I'm going to save these ultimate mats for Commander Ahsoka. I can't stop saying it. I'm going to save these ultimate mats for Galactic Legend Ahsoka. I'm going to farm all 12 of them for Jabba, and I'm going to use them to get Ahsoka's ultimate on day one. Now, I think there's a good possibility they jump it up to 14 or something for Ahsoka. It's not out of the realm of possibility anyway, but, you know, we'll have a really good head start on that. So, I am farming these mats. I'm going to save them, and because of that, I'm not doing the 100 refreshes on my regular energy every day. You see here that if you go to this and I go to sim this, I'm not doing my 100 refreshes. I'm saving the crystals for that so that I'm just doing the 50s like I normally would, and we'll have all those ultimate mats, all 12 of them, ready for when Galactic Legend Ahsoka hits the ground. And we're gonna do day one, guys. We're gonna be right here on day one, unlocking Galactic Legend Ahsoka, getting her ultimate, getting these things done on the channel, and having a lot of fun. So make sure to stick around for that. So that's kind of the big news, a little bit of a pivot, and it just makes sense to do for me right now. Other piece of news right here is I'm working on the Poncho Bros, and more to come on this in the next couple of days, but I think that they're, and let me go to the other side, because you can't ever see gear levels on this, right? I've got Obi-Wan here, just relicked at Relic Gear 13. I'm gonna wait till I get Obi-Wan. What time is it? I don't know. I'm gonna wait till I get Qui-Gon relicked as well before I start taking them up to Relic 7, maybe Relic 9. We'll talk about that soon. I'm getting close on these pieces here. I got some more work to do to get Qui-Gon relic. It's basically one more raid should get me where I need to be. Man, these Mark 6 med packs are a pain in the butt, but one more raid should get me where I need to be to relic Qui-Gon. I'll be ready for next month's Poncho Bros event for sure, the Assault Battle event for absolute sure. And that's the last thing I'm going to work on outside of Ahsoka. After I get those two guys done, we are all in for Galactic Legend Ahsoka, working directly toward that. And one thing you'll notice here is General Skywalker is still only 5 stars. So can I really afford to spend my Mark II currency here on gear for Qui-Gon? Yeah, I do think I can. I'm going to be getting a bunch of this Get 1 currency from the Road Territory battle, so I'll be able to apply that to gas here. I'll have gas to 7 stars in the next month and a half, and if I don't, I can always buy shards, so I'm not that worried about it. I'm going to get Qui-Gon up, and I will get gas up to 7 stars Relic 8. We'll get that accomplished. You can see that I've already marked some of the characters that I'm going to be working on for Ahsoka here, and Night Trooper. Let's go ahead and take Night Trooper to 6 stars right now. I did buy some of those shards. I'm holding off on the gearing until as a general rule, you guys know, and as a direct rule on this channel, and just always, I always want to finish the team I'm working on before I move to the next team. So I don't want, and that's as far as getting them to relic levels. I want to get everybody to relic levels with what I'm doing. So I want to get Master Qui-Gon to his relic levels. I don't want to get into this and start doing some stuff, and I lose some Chirotex, and I lose sight of it. And all of a sudden, I use some gear I needed to use for Master Qui-Gon. It just gets a little bit chippy in there, and I tend to get a little excited or a little bit quick with the trigger finger. I got a little thing on my finger I can't snap right now. I'll get a little quick with the trigger finger, and all of a sudden, boom, I've taken somebody to gear 12 or whatever, and I spent some gear I need for Master Qui-Gon, so I just wait. So I'll have Master Qui-Gon done by next week when I come to you, and I'll get these guys up, start getting their relic levels going next week, so I'm ready for next month, and it's on to Ahsoka at that point. Speaking of Ahsoka, Ezra Bridger is required at Relic 5. Let's go ahead and let me go back over here. Boop. Lots of back and forth today. Let's go ahead and get that Relic 5 done for Ezra Bridger and wrap it up for us here. I am still flush with signal data. 795, 600, 441. And I think that is primarily due to me, what I just said, waiting to finish farms until I got to where I need to be. So we're going to go ahead and finish off Ezra here. He is done and done. Relic 5 Ezra. I really don't use him very often. I'm hoping that he has a spot on Galactic Legend Ahsoka's team, and they got to fix this here. And who knows, maybe they come out with a different... They could come out with young Ezra or Ezra Bridger older. He could be one of the characters down the road. It could be another marquee required. I think we only got 3 marquees so far, right? Let's go take a look at that journey guide here for Ahsoka. I can't jump in there and make it start because I got to finish... all right, so right now, Night Trooper, Enoch, and Dark Trooper Pretty are the only marquees, required for Ahsoka so far. There's at least one more coming, and I don't think we've got any more new marquees coming that have been announced. We got through Morgan Elsbeth, we got through these 3 guys, yeah. So I could easily see like an older version, the Peridia. Maybe it's Ezra parentheses Peridia. I don't know. Old Ezra, middle-aged Ezra. Not really middle-aged. How about just chill Ezra? Like, hey, there's Sabine. Haven't seen her in 5 years. Whatever. We're good. We're good. Anyway, so I got a couple of requirements done already. Asajj and Ezra. We'll work on the other ones here very soon. I got them favorited, as you can see. And that's where we sit with Ahsoka. We're almost all in on Ahsoka, the Poncho mods, and etc. Let's take a look at what I spent this week. I bought a lot... Back over. Is it dizzying? It's got to be dizzying to you guys how many times you go back and forth. Anyway, we did some spending this week. Now, I bought a lot of stuff, but it was a lot of cheap stuff. And let's pull it up there. So, my normal Kyrotech salvage bundles at the top. Then we bought the Kyrotech rewards calendars. Those are $10 each, and... They basically give out the same rewards as the salvage bundles, but they do it over the course of a month. The same rewards, meaning the same tier of rewards. It's basically worth 2 Kyrotech salvage bundles each, so that was worth it to me to keep getting the... We got to keep the Kyrotechs flowing here, guys. I got to do this Ahsoka farm. Then I've got to do... after that, I'm looking at Leviathan. I got to get Darth Revan activated. I got to go for Leviathan, and I got to do my Inquisitors after we get Ahsoka done. So that's going to be a lot of Kyrotechs here. So I got to keep the Kyrotechs flowing in the account. I did the 4 Zeta upgrade packs. I think I got a full... I don't know how many Zetas I got out of that. I didn't keep track of it, but paid for those. Those seemed like a pretty good deal at $474. At one point, they were selling, you know, it was 10 Zetas and maybe 40 for like $50, and it's like, that's not worth it, but $474 for, I think it was anywhere from 5 to 20 Zeta mats, that was worth. That's a much better deal to me. I bought the Morgan Elsbeth calendar because I do want to be ready for Balin Skull when he comes out. So, and that was not, it was really affordable actually. You got 30 shards for $9.49. That's actually a pretty good deal. Relic cargo pack, as always. I bought these Relic Ascension bundles. I purchased 2 more this week. Those are actually I'll show you in a minute. That's actually the deeper pieces of Relic gear. I'll show you those. And then Ki-Adi-Mundi Lightspeed bundle, of course, and that brought our total to $104. And our total for our 50 weeks is at $4,970.44. Just trying to show what you can accomplish by spending $100 a week in Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes. Now, if we look at these Relic pieces, the Relic Ascension bundles had these pieces, and these Zinbiddles, and these Impulse Detectors, and these Arrow Magnifiers in them. I think I actually got some Droid Brains out of it, too. The only thing that was not... I don't know, maybe I did not. I did not get Droid Brains. Did I? I don't think I did. And these Gerda keypads. Obviously, I'm going to need at least 40 of these, because I got 2 Relic 9s minimum going into Galactic Legend of Ahsoka. We'll have to be buying those. There's no way to get around it. So, hey, last piece of info here, and it's going to probably... I think I probably put it in the title and in the thumbs, so you've been looking for it. I want to talk about my mod scores. So, mod scores are something we've really been focused on here on the channel here recently, so I wanted to share mine directly. We talked about it a little bit on stream yesterday, But I want to be direct about my mod score and where I'm sitting right now at 8.3 million galactic power. And before we jump into all this info here, I do want to talk about the impact of Lightspeed bundles on mod scores. So it is absolutely true that with the advent of Lightspeed bundles about 10 months ago, last October, people buying Lightspeed bundles are just going to automatically be struggling a little bit more to keep their mod score up with the average, the trend line. I'm going to show you that graphic here in a second. So I'm in the same boat. I spent a year on this account. There were no Lightspeed bundles. We were spending like $50 a month in order to keep ourselves in enough crystals to do our refreshes. It was fine. That worked great for a year. Then we ramped up, and then the Lightspeed bundles came out, and now we've just advanced the roster so fast that our mod score is behind. So you can see right now that as far as mods at 20 speed or better, I've got 9, 19, 25, 38, 47, 55, 59. I got 60 mods at 20 speed or better, and a bunch of other ones there at 15, 12, 13, whatever. I got a bunch of mods in there that are at those speeds. You can see my Omega score is 3.82. My Omega top 110 is 5.96. I kind of looked at what's going on. I don't know exactly what's going on, but basically the depth of your Mark 6 mods and your high speed mods is what goes into your mod score. So let's take a look here at that mod score 3.82 and 5.96, and where does that put us along the trend line? So that's not right. Where did I want to go here? I got to get rid of this. Here we go. Okay, so I've made this graphic here, and I made trend lines. So these are mod scores with trend. This is my spreadsheet. You can see it up here, but these are mod scores of trend lines. You can see we've got the blue trend line is going to be that first Omega score, the 3.5, whatever I had. The orange trend line is going to be the second one, which is just your top 110 mods. So the blue is all of your mods. The orange is at your top 110 mods. Up here we've got a guy that's just all of his mods are 6 dot. This is one of our claw guys we pulled. He's just blowing everybody out of the water. This right here is who was that? I think that was Calvin or Scribe. I can't remember. I know that the 11 million one, where was that? This one right here is Gerbil, and this one over here is Arnold. And then the ones in here are Sanjita, Scribe, Calvin. I can't remember who this one was. Anyway, that's all these guys. So your end game content creators are all right in this place right here. I am right down here. So right now my galactic power is at, what am I at? 8.306. So we look at my galactic power. This is my dots right here. Right here. And I'm right here. You can see that I'm below the blue trend line, but I'm touching it, and my orange is not even touching the trend line. So I've got some work to do on my mods. It's just going to be a fact. It's just going to be a fact. We can even zoom in on this more, can't we? Yeah, so that's me. I'm below the blue trend line for all my mods, but I'm touching it, so I'm getting there. My orange one, my top 110 mods need improvement. This is just going to be facts that if you're all in on the Lightspeed bundles, your mods are going to be behind. Now we've got Java on the account. That's going to be a big benefit. More on that in coming videos here very soon. So that is what is going on with the account. And I did want to just put that out there because, it's only fair that we take a look and, too much stuff on the screen. We take a look and see exactly where my mod scores are. Let's just talk about other people's mod scores as well. We're going to be working on the account, and all this farming is getting us some challenges, but having Java here for Smuggler's Run 2 is going to be a huge benefit to our mod score in the near future. In addition, just focusing in on there and really making sure I'm dialed in on my mods on the account. That can help me to make sure that I don't have any, I think I've got 11 speed on that. That's just not a very good mod. 21 speed there, 24 speed there. Let me see. Let's filter right now. Let's see if I've got any other offense cross speed mods on the roster. See, I've only got 3. And these are even, I don't have anything better here. Now, I could work on that, but it's almost like enhancing. That one doesn't work. I need to go farm me a nice little speed offense mod. I guess I could look for a speed crit damage mod to sub out here on the roster. I don't have... Really? I have 0 speed crit damage mods. Let's look at any crit damage mods. Something's not working on the filter here. Oh, that's because it's a cross. I was like, I gotta have some, right? Okay, so there's all my speed crit damage mods. 13, 18, 15. Nothing is matching up with speed here, guys. So, and I could work on these last two, I realize. But I'm just not getting 23 speed. So, yeah, you put your mods in the best place you can. You find the best spots for them. But I definitely need some mod improvement, and I'm going to continue to work on that. I promise you guys. Trust me. I am all about the mod grind here at Nooch Too Good Enterprises. We are all about the mod grind. That's what we got for today. That's the update. We'll be back with week 51. We won't show the spending. I got to tell you, I can't wait for week 52 of this account. Once we get to a year, though, this account will go more to like an update as needed type of thing, which will still be pretty consistently. Probably a couple times a month we'll show what's going on here. At least once a month we'll demonstrate what's going on with the account. And that's where you sit today on our account, looking to rush to the end game by this time next year. Everybody, hey, thanks for joining in. Have a great day. I'll talk to you soon. Always remember, Nooch Too Good.